Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews.
We are looking at Dank Little Thing IPA Hazy. Hazy. Okay.
It's got a crazy looking label.
Yeah, it's got some kind of like hazy label. It's got some colors that go in and out. They're trying to make it look different. They're trying to appeal to an IPA market that likes unfinished beers.
It's 7.5% alcohol. It has 40 bitterness units. It came out last year. They use Munich and two-row pale barley malt. Plus they add oats and wheat.
40 IBUs. So we know what that means. That means it's going to be like a milkshake tasting thing.
And it uses Amarillo, Chinook, CTZ, and Mosaic hops. It gets an 88 very good.
It uses THC hops?
CTZ.
Oh.
It gets an 88. Did you see all those THC products when you were at that store today?
No.
There's a whole rack, a whole big section of THC infused products. I've never tried them and don't plan on it. Okay, no. 88 out of 100 on Beer Advocate.
I'm telling you right now, that stuff will do nothing to get you in trouble.
88 out of 100 on Untapped. I mean rate beer, sorry, rate beer. 71 in the style though, so they're not too thorough. 75 on Untapped. So the ratings are kind of, good, but not.
So I don't understand, before we try this beer, I just want to make a statement about Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada makes really good, clear filtered beers. I have never had one that's been off or a question before until this series came out, these Little Thing series came out. And just about every other one I question, what are they doing? I just don't get it. It's just about every other one. And here lately, the latest ones that are coming out, it's been like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So before we get started, that's in the back of my head that this might be another oh no.
No.
So, mainly because they've gotten out of their way of doing things, which brought in lots of customers. A lot of people love that style of beer to, I don't know. I think it's a little something like peer pressure. That's what I think.
All right, I'll be right back with a towel.
Thank you. I kind of tilted the glass a little the wrong way. So, I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe people are not wanting the old West Coast style, but for a brewery that originated on the West Coast and that style of IPAs has been embraced by a lot of folks, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe with the advent of their newer brewery in North Carolina, maybe they're seeing that there's other folks that like different styles of beer. Yeah, finished? Okay. So, yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at this beer. It looks like any other beer that is this style. They all come in looking opaque. They all come in looking like a little dishwasher water style with maybe some pineapple, almost like lemon meringue color.
Yeah, white head and that orange gold thing.
Yeah, kind of like an orange gold, like if you took like tangerine and lemon and tried to make a pie out of it.
And the smell is real strong.
All right, this rain's coming down. I'll be right back. I gotta roll the windows up my car.
Well, we keep having delays, folks.
Well, I mean, as long as you go outside.
And I just finished cutting the grass. Here it is. I'm glad I finished. So it's got a strong, pungent aroma, if you want to call it that. He shouldn't have left his windows down because you know how these pop-up showers are. Okay, the flavor. It's just bitterness, some grain, not too much fruitiness, kind of harsh. kind of bitey. I liked it when I first tried it. This time it's not so hot. hot. It's so wonderful. Let's see what he says about it.
Yeah, so here in South Louisiana, we're living in a subtropical environment, and this is hurricane season, and we've got little pop-up storms coming out of the Gulf, which mimic tropical waves. And so with the heat and humidity, you can't leave your car's windows rolled up all the time. So yeah, so we got a little shower going on right now. It's a good thing we're looking right out of the window at it.
All right, good thing I finished with my grass. All right,
True.
pungent.
Cheers. So yeah, I don't understand what dank means.
Just smells. That's what they call it, dank.
Oh, I got the wrong can. I don't understand what dank means. Is that the reference to pot?
I guess a pungent aroma. Contains malted
Like I know
barley.
some people will smell marijuana and want to get it in their little baggie. Oh, it's so dank, man. I can smell it.
I don't know why they put this on this can. Contains malted barley. Well, I mean, most beer contains malted barley. Usually they'll say contains wheat because people have an allergen to wheat. It's funny.
Well, maybe this one doesn't have wheat in it.
It does. I wrote it down. I wrote it off the with it. Wheat and oats. Sharp bitterness.
Sweet.
Sweetness and bitterness. Yeah. So double punch.
Candy.
Dry finish. Candy. Okay.
Yeah, like sweetheart candy.
Yum.
I'm not tasting as much wheat
Yeah.
as I expected. It's real sweet. It's almost like sugar sweet on your teeth sweet.
So I don't find it's that sweet, but it's got sweetness. It's got a little fruitiness. I don't have experience with marijuana, so wouldn't know if it tastes or smells like marijuana. Well, maybe the smell, because I have been to a Rush concert. But the smell, it's just maybe trying to mimic that pungent aroma, but it's like, oh, big deal, you know, wow, that's great, man.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Go ahead and waste your brain.
Overall, when I did a solo review out in the backyard, I liked it. I didn't exactly love it, but now I'm not liking it so much. It's just kind of like,
It's just there's a deadness going on with it. You get sweet, and then it's kind of full. Like you just ate a big sandwich and you're trying to drink like a Miller High Life behind it, and you can't because it's like, because you got some fullness going on.
I think it's good, but I wouldn't rebuy it. I wouldn't repurchase it. Like, you know, Torpedo, I would get a hankering and buy a 6-pack of that every now and then. I would never repurchase this because I would never have a hankering for it. I would never want to buy it again.
Right.
I would never want to drink it again.
Or even their pale ale.
I'll get that one sometimes. Not as much.
Like the pale ale. I think it's really great. Again, like I said in the beginning of this video, I don't really know where they're going with these styles.
But they're going right here. This is what they're going for. This is it.
And I'm not getting it.
Yeah, well, it's not for you. It's not for everybody. In the style, I guess it's all right. I'm not really too amazed by any of these in the style, so it's hard for me to grade them, honestly. But I'm not, you know, if people like them, some people get angry and they're like, oh, you're all always attacking that style. You just don't get it. Oh, yeah, that's probably true. But we're trying to do it fair. We're trying to give a fair score.
I think there's more people out there that don't like the style than people that stand up and say they do like the style. I think some people that don't like the style just don't say it. They're like, oh, well, I'm not going to get in that bad energy with somebody. You know?
Maybe. They just don't bring it up or talk about it.
Oh, it's very carbonated, maybe belch.
Yeah, I don't really go on a rant about it. I just avoid it, like you're saying. I just steer clear of it. I bought the 12-pack, you know, no big deal.
Yeah, hoping that the style changes. Now, this little thing didn't. I mean, there for a while they were putting out some pretty good ones. Remember the one that came in a purple can?
The big little thing?
Yeah. That wasn't bad.
No,
it was
it's
kind
not.
of sweet, sugary.
Yeah, it was dope, heavy
But
hitter.
it wasn't. Yeah, those weren't bad. But you know, these haze, especially when you reveal that there's things in the beer that shouldn't be in there.
Now, what do you score it?
I'm gonna give it the same grade again the last one.
75?
Just right across the board, moderate.
Just an average product. I'll go with it.
It is. It's just an average product. You know, I'm sure we'll get some flack for these grades on this beer, and then, you know, Sierra Nevada's not going to be happy, but we are part of the customer base, and unfortunately for y'all, we have this medium here to spread the word of whether we believe as tasters that something's good or if something's just maybe worth just stepping by.
Yeah, so I'm going to say like 82. It's kind of good. Like
So your grade actually went down from the last one. Did you give the last one an 84?
83. Yeah.
83. Okay, so I gave my same grade. You know, I challenge y'all. Make a bit of beer.
I scored the Dank higher the first time I tried it, but
Step away from a style that's been worn out and the entire world has done to the point of where that's all we see is the same beer being made over and over and over with a different can or a different label on it.
And the bottle says argued over, so that's what we're doing.
We're arguing over it.
Oh,
Yeah.
and here's one more little thing I'll add at the end here. This one says ale with natural flavors.
Oh, jeez.
Not just ale, ale with natural flavors. So I don't know what the natural flavors are.
It means cheaply made beer.
You're juicing it up with some natural flavors. Okay, nice, real nice. Okay, so that's it, and we're going to end this review by saying y'all go to Chico, California, and take a brewery tour.
MSG, maltodextrin. What else are y'all going to put in this stuff? Y'all putting some stuff in this you're not telling everyone. I know y'all sticking maltodextrin in it.
Well, didn't say that. There was one beer I just tried. There was a beer I just drank that had dextrose in it. What was that one? Dextrose, which is like corn starch.
It's a starch.
Corn starch. Oh,
yeah.
It was Depth Perception from Terrapin. They add dextrose, which is it's like cornstarch. You can buy it at the grocery store. It's white and it's like sugary and it'll turn into alcohol.
Here's some food for thought for you. Remember back in the day, maybe your mama or your daddies went on diets and they went on that dextrin diet, which was just part of this product that they were taking. Now, I don't know if it's good for you or not. I don't know. But why isn't it revealed that it is in hazy beers and in stouts? It's a known fact that this stuff is in craft beers, and this stuff is, I mean, is that the explanation as to why people gain 50 pounds when they start going on the craft beer diets?
I don't know, but whatever. I'm starting to crave some dextrose right about now. All right.
How about some maltodextrin?
Even
It
more.
means multiple dextrins.
No, it means malt, and that's like wheat, gluten, and cornstarch. It's all just like starch. You know, starch. We know what starch is. All right.
Yeah, we need it.
Bye, folks.
Drink better beers, kids. Make better beers. Make